Kearney Catholic returning a strong core from his 2013 state championship roster and looking well on their way to another title until they lost a key component, senior outside hitter Paige Herbert. Star Volleyball didn't necessarily need any motivation to run down his third straight state championship, but when one of their leaders and best friends found herself sidelined with a torn ACL, the rally around Paige was on.
We've been playing for her all season. Once she got hurt, being a senior, it's tough. You're not going to play again, but we have been playing for her. We know that she's supporting us all the way through.
Type of kid that wears her heart on her sleeve, and she's a great athlete, and she's here for the team every day, and so you want to win it for the team, the school, but you also have a big heart out there for Paige.
The two-time defending champs get Ashland Greenwood in the first round. Find out how the pressure is affecting them tonight at 10. Cozad football making hay this season, just 2 victories away from their second straight state championship. Next up on the title defense tour is undefeated Ashland Greenwood. It's shaping up to be a defensive battle. The Blue Jays have yet to allow more than 14 points in any single outing of 2014, but the Haymakers only give up an average of a dozen themselves. Coach Brian Cargill believes his unit has what it takes to win a knockdown, drag-out kind of battle.
Our thing is, if you feel like you can get to that point, challenge for it. And so the kids have done a good job of challenging themselves to prepare and work hard every week. And now they're going to get an opportunity, take care of business at Ashland Greenwood, then your opportunity to go play in the championship game. But, we got to take care of that first.
Yeah, we're focusing on this week, just preparation and execution. And, we have to do that to make it to the next round, and that's what we're going to do.
Jays and Haymakers kicking it off Friday at 7 o'clock in Ashland Greenwood. D1 quarterfinals on the left, Elm Creek shocking awe, people. Wow, 30-8 over undefeated and #1 seed Creighton, while Hemingford goes all out with a 56-6 defeat of Fullerton sans Garrett Sondrup. Falls City Sacred Heart leading Kennesaw late in the fourth quarter, and Maxwell is moving on with a 4-point W over Garden County. We'll have highlights from some of those later tonight at 10. Nebraska and Wisconsin both ranked in the Associated Press top 25 poll. Not a good spot for Big Red. 1-5 in the last 6 games against a ranked foe when the game is played somewhere other than Memorial Stadium.
It's hard to play. It's hard to win on the road against good football teams in tough environments. But I know that those last 4 out of those last 5 games won't have anything to do with what happens on Saturday. The team that executes the best is going to win.
Huskers and Badgers airing live on NTV Saturday, 2:30. Followed up with our Big Red Rundown with live check-ins from Camp Randall Stadium until 7 p.m. Big Ten baseball setting all kinds of attendance records at Omaha's TD Ameritrade Park this past postseason. Let's do it again in a couple of years. 2016 and 2018, tourney hardball coming back to the Big O. This year's event being held at the home of the Minnesota Twins. Storm hockey rebounding nicely after losing 2 straight at Madison by earning 3 of 4 points against Loaded Muskegon over the weekend. The 2-game skid in Wisconsin is the longest of the season. It might stay atop the list for some time.
The controllables, and it sounds like a cliche, but it's not. We can't go in and tell them in the room that we're going to win, but we know if we average close to 40 shots, we get around 40 hits, we play with structure above the puck, that we're going to give ourselves a chance to be in every game.
Our motto this year with the coaches has been that we're not going to lose 2 straight, so we just got to have a really good week of practice, and Cedar Rapids is a great team, so we got to have our best against them on Friday.
The Rough Riders currently 5 points clear of second place out east. Tri-City there Friday before stopping Omaha Saturday night.
You have fun up in Madison
right.
with all those crazies and the cold.
Lots of gloves and coats and warm earmuffs.
Yeah.
Earmuff at max.
You better bring the earmuffs. It's going to be cold.
It's going to be really
might
cold.
Freeze,
I'm not
Dave.
bringing it.
What?
There's no room for this pocket square when it's that chilly outside.
Is that right?
That's it.
On that first class flight, you don't carry your clothing
No,
bag?
it doesn't fit in my passenger seat.
Okay.
Of the private jet.
Right on.
Right.
We'll be right back.
Private jet.